Hi guys, so today I want to show you 3 ways I incorporate my favorite product into my hair care routine. It has so much benefits and nutrients when it comes to hair growth and length retention. If you haven't guessed it, we're talking about black castor oil. So let's get straight into the video.
I always come back to you and him. I feel
So the first way I use it is pretty straightforward. I add a little bit into my hands, rub it together, and then we go straight onto the ends. I scrunch it up into my ends, make sure to get it everywhere, and then I will also use the praying hands method just to make sure that it's really all coated over my ends. I normally do this on wet hair because I feel like it dries quite nicely when my hair is wet. If I put it on dry hair, my hair just seems to be more oily than when I apply it to my hair when it's a little bit damp. So I normally do it on damp hair. Black castor oil prevents and strengthens split ends, and I really like taking care of my ends because that's the part that's really going to show my length. It's also the oldest part of my hair, so this is one easy way to, especially if you suffer with split ends and dry ends, add some black castor oil to your ends and it's really going to make a difference. Also remember, everything I'm showing you today, it's not going to work if you just do it once. You need to be consistent. Like working with oils, you're going to see the difference in about a month after using it, but you're really going to see the difference. For the next way, you're going to need an empty spray bottle. I add a few squirts of black castor oil. Not too much, but enough to get it all up in the bottle. And then I fill up the bottle with some water. And this is something I use daily. I make me this to use daily as a replacement of when I just use a normal water spritz on my hair. It should preferably be a mist spray bottle because that's just going to allow it to get everywhere over your hair. And this I will just add onto my hair as kind of like a refresher. So it has moisture with the water and the oil is nice and hydrating and sealing that moisture in. So I'll put this all throughout my hair. And I normally add this when I am changing my hairstyle, when I need to do something new with my hair. I'm just showing you how I apply it. So it's kind of like a mist with a mixture of water and oil that goes all up in my curls. This is kind of the method I use the most, and this gets all over my hair, my ends, and a little bit in my roots. The benefits for adding black castor oil straight to your hair is that it thickens your hair and it enhances the hair color, so it doesn't leave your hair looking so dry. For the next one, I like adding my oil into a container that I can add hot or boiling water into, just so that I can heat up the oil a bit. It's just going to penetrate better and it's going to make it a little bit more runny because black castor oil is super duper thick. So after I leave it in for 5 minutes, this is when I will go all up in my scalp. So this has a dripper which makes it quite easy. The application is really easy to just get it all over my scalp. But the 2 previous methods have a lot to do with retaining the length that you already have, keeping the hair on your head healthy and strong. This method has got a lot to do with hair growth. So this is going straight to the roots, straight to the scalp where the hair growth starts. And black castor oil is known to control hair loss and promote hair growth. And it treats dandruff, so it really does wonders when you apply it straight to your scalp. If you don't have a dripper, you can add it into a plate like this and rub your fingertips in it. After it's all up in my scalp, or if you don't have a dripper, you can go in and then do a thorough head massage. This is something I try to do at least once a week. If it's a good week, I'm doing it twice a week. But the thing is, because black castor oil is so thick and it's quite a heavy oil, when my hair is clean, I'm not doing this. I'm normally doing this like right before, like a day or 2 before I plan to do my wash day. Or if I'm wearing my hair in an afro style where I'm not really too worried about my hair looking oily or my hair looking too wild, then I will do something like this. Because also another thing, it's so stimulating, especially when you put it on your scalp, that I promise you, the night after you do this, or a few hours after you do this, your head is it's gonna feel like your head is itching. But it's really just stimulating, pulling blood to your scalp, which to me that's a sign that my hair is growing when my head starts itching. So it's really gonna do that for you. So especially if you did a twist out, you did a braid out on clean fresh hair, I wouldn't suggest going straight into a head massage like this. Rather wait until your hair is a bit oilier and you don't really worry about maintaining the hairstyle, and then you can go in with something like this. Another thing I got that is quite useful is this head massager. So it kind of vibrates when you press it against your head. So I do this also, which is just another added step that I add when I'm doing my head massages or my hot oil treatments. This is going to bring more blood to my scalp, stimulate it even more. And this I actually got at a second-hand store, like that, a cash converter store. I think it was like 30 rand, 29 rand, and can plug it in or use it with batteries. And I use this normally when I'm doing my oil massages. So I normally have days like this where my hair is saturated in oil, my ends, my actual strands, and my scalp is saturated in oil, and I kind of leave it like that. And I try and wear my hair in a style that I guess doesn't look too bad without any styling products on my hair. But one thing that I know that I've gotten compliments of and that I notice in my hair is the smoothness and the shine of my hair. But the shine without it looking greasy at all. My hair is just much more manageable when I do have black castor oil in my stash. So that's the 3 ways I use black castor oil on my hair when it comes to retaining length and growing my hair, keeping my hair nice and shiny and looking healthy. And yeah, I hope you try this out, and thank you so much for watching, guys. God bless.